Sideburns.
Yo, what's the word? 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 Just talking how you talking. Bosses language bosses before you step in the office. What's the word? 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 Just talking how you talking. Bosses language bosses before you step in the office. What's the word? What's the word? Oh, I have something to say. Have some words dropping to your light. Hurry under late. Spill that tea. What you waiting for? We just want the word. Don't tell us nothing crazy that's gonna get up on our nerves. Just chill, relax, live in the moment while we put it on wax. We live on Anchor every Wednesday of the week. So tell your family and friends where you be. Yo, what's the word? 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 Just talking how you talking. Bosses language bosses before you step in the office. What's the word? 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 Just talking how you talking. Bosses language bosses before you step in the office. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
What's up? This your girl, Kiz Kel. You're me. Yeah. And we're in a place to be this Wednesday. What's the word? What's up? Guess what, y'all? Dijon is not here today. So guess what? Your girl, Kiz, got her own show for today. Dijon was feeling a little under the weather, so with all this corona stuff going on, it was like it's best for you to like get your rest in case, little social distancing with that. So today you don't hear the angelic, the legendary, the one, the who, Mr. Dijon today. But still, I am always being joined by the legendary host, whether he's not here or not. The one, the who, Mr. Dijon. Get well soon, you know what I mean? But and don't be out there be like, oh, Dijon, he's sick, he got the corona. Dijon do not have the corona. Dijon just really wasn't feeling well and he needed to get well. So that one is for the books. But today is episode 38. Look at me. I'm about to mess up the whole show because Dijon not here. I'm about to say 34 because he usually do. This is episode 38, you hear me? But this is episode 38 of What's the Word? You already know we got a nice jam-packed episode because it's all about me. You're going to kick it with Kiss. I'm going to talk about some things that Kiss wants to get off her chest because, of course, I can't do an informational conversation with anyone because I'm doing it all on my own today. The show have to go on because we're living our dreams and we gotta make things happen. You know what I mean? So today's episode, we're gonna talk about independence of women. Why is it intimidating for some people? Because I don't know. It's like a strong woman is so intimidated nowadays. And I want to talk about why our marriages today are not long lasting like our grandparents. I started seeing this post on Facebook and people just out there talking about marriages not lasting long like our grandparents' marriages is. And I got to talk about submission. When we talk about marriage, we got to talk about that because a lot of y'all got the game fucked up. You hear me? And we got the messy tea from the messy shade. You already know we talking about August Alsina. You already know we talking about August Alsina as he confirms his past relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith, and he reveals that Will gave him an okay. But word on the street is Will and Jada is denying those allegations. Of course, we're talking about Dr. Dre's wife filing for divorce after 24 years of marriage. We're talking about hot boy Turk praises Trump and criticizing Obama because he feel like Trump did more for the black community than Obama. We gonna let you think that. But our good friend Terry Crews, always in the media for some bullshit. Well, he's in the media again for some bullshit because Terry Crews said we have to ensure that Black Lives Matter don't turn into Black Lives Better. Completely don't know what they're talking about. And then we're going to talk about BET announced that Master P got his own documentary coming out. And of course, we're going to talk about a host of other stuff. But without further ado, let's get into it. You know what I mean? So let's talk about independence. And let's talk about like women that are completely independent. I hope I said that right. But we're going to talk about that, how independence, female's independence is very intimidating. If you thought that male independence was intimidating, female independence is definitely intimidated. And here's why I think that it's intimidating to some people. I feel like when you have a strong individual that's confident in themselves, that, you know, is willing to go beyond the call of duty to get the shit done, whether it's personal or around family and friends, those people tend to be independent thinkers, independent people. They are the ones that get the job done without question, especially when you're an independent female. You're getting the job done with quote unquote like this old ass documentary that like men like to pull up when they when they were interviewing. This white man was interviewing these women and they said like they didn't need a man. I don't think that those women were like considered independent. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they were independent on their own, raising children, but not every person is independent just because of them being on their own doing stuff. Because I feel like independence is more of a mindset. It's how you move. It's how you're gonna move in life without fucking not just you how I want to say it is you're moving around in life like you're the leader, you're in charge, you know what you want, and you're moving around in life and you're getting shit done. A lot of times people look at independent women and be like intimidated. And a lot of dudes are intimidated. I mean, and it have everything to do with that person's confidence level. That is what they're really intimidated. I think that's the full concept of independence, is that some people don't have those characteristics to do things on their own or to do things in a great way or just go out there and get it, hustle in a way. So they get intimidated about that because they want to be that way, but they can't be that way. And a lot of women get the slack for being independent because it's always viewed for women to be, you know, in what we're going to talk about, submissive roles, like soft, not, not into the whole letting a man do every fucking thing. I'm gonna be that way. I feel like a lot of people miss that mark when it comes down to independence, because you could be independent and still rely on someone's help. You don't really, just because you're the leader and the boss doesn't mean that defines your independence. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out there. You got to make something of yourself. You got to hustle for yourself, because only you, if you believe already in your head that the job is going to only be done right when you're doing it and you're participating. So that's one key point of why some people get intimidated by the whole submissive background as far as with women. Because for a good example, I could give you tons of them, but let me use myself personally. I'm definitely, Kiss Calhoun is a boss by all means, the queen boss, if you want to say. I'm gonna go out there and get it done. I don't necessarily need, as you can see, I'm on the show today giving y'all my input because the show got to keep going on. Even when, your co-host need a well day. And I definitely respect my co-host. Shout out to the legendary Dijon for allowing me to letting the show go on even though he's sick, because 9 times out of 10 some people just let it be what it is and be like, all right, we're gonna cancel because Dijon kind of not feeling well. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna get it done, and it gotta get done, and I'm gonna get it done the best way I can, in a perfectionist way. And a lot of people, as far as they could see me, a lot of, I would say, male and female, because it's not, for me, it's not a male thing or a female thing, it's a human thing. And a lot of times when people see me in my natural habitat and they see me out here getting the bag, just seeing me in the limelight, they kind of get intimidated by the fact that I'm out here doing it and still doing. A lot of people gave up on themselves a long time ago, so they expect me to give up on myself because I don't have what everybody expect of you to have as an adult. But I'm not gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep this up because this was mad at the most. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are intimidated by that. They be like, she think she all that, or she think like, she the boss. For me growing up, that word being a boss was always used in a negative term to try to bring me down. You know what I'm saying? For a good example, she thinks she the boss everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I could run shit and people don't like when I run shit. I remember, and I'm going to tell y'all this. I had a story when I used to associate myself with a lot of different artists. And when I would peep game out that they wasn't as motivational as they should be, I pull away. Like I'm not in here just to waste my time, because if I'm putting in all my effort and everybody want to just come over here and just chill, then we not getting work done. And I said that out loud. I was like, if anybody out in this group that's willing to work, I'm going to take those people and I'm going to go and work with those people. Anybody who want to play and just have fun, they just going to be playing and having fun. And the dudes, one dude in particular, he went back and repeated what I said. And like they felt the way, because I stepped up and was like, man, if y'all not going to be working about like with the craft, we not going to sit up in here and just smoke all the time and play the game all the time, because this shit is always going to be here. But if we ain't getting no work done and all we doing is chilling, I'm going to only invite the people who want to work over. I don't want people who want to play and do their thing and just talk in the background while people trying to work and stuff like that. Nah, that's dead. You know what I'm saying? And when I voiced in my opinion about how I was feeling, dude took it the wrong way. They felt like, I'm trying to take artists or take DJs away from them. And it's like, no, what I'm saying is if the people who want to play and sit around and play and don't want to make it out, if they gonna do that, then y'all could play. Then the ones who want to work, they know my number. But this how it goes to show you that individuals are envious. They don't like your passion level or your independent level to be able to do work without a group. And ask me where they at now. You hear me? Kiss Calhoun still got a podcast what Kiss Calhoun said she was going to do. It's going to come on Kiss Calhoun time, because Kiss Calhoun own 100% of everything she do. You can't tell me nothing. You can't stop me. I can't be stopped. You heard me? I'm INDEPENT. You heard me? Shout out to Webby and Boosie for that one, because that is a true hood classic. But like I said, a lot of people intimidated about me speaking up, because so many people are used to being yes men in group and not voicing their opinion. I feel like if you can't voice your opinion in a group, then what the fuck you in a group for? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why I feel like on a version from a woman's point of view, working with other men a lot, I see why they're intimidated by me. Cause fuck, I would want to be me if you was around me. You know what I'm saying? I would want to be me too. But everybody can't be the original KISS. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking it into existence right now. It's fact. It's nothing to be proven. My work ethic is dead on. You hear me? So I don't know with that, but and even as far as with women, like when you get an independent kiss around, they either gonna be like, yeah, I'm with Kiss, I fuck with Kiss, yeah, Kiss about her shit, or they gonna fold and they gonna be like, girl, Kiss thinks she too much, she not the boss of me, and I'm gonna go do it on my own. And 9 times out of 10, a wise person told me, shout out to D Banks, you heard me, rest is rest, as you already know. She told me everything that I touch turn into gold. You can't tell somebody like me that, because that goes straight to my head. And it went straight to my head, but it was something that needed to be said, because it's a true fact. Everything Kiss touch is gold. You heard me? It's golden. You heard me? And it's like, if you ain't on, I ain't gonna say, if you ain't got a connection with Kiss, then I don't think your shit gonna be all that. I'm just saying. I mean, it's gonna be all right, but it ain't gonna be all that. You hear me? But before we get more and more into this topic, you hear me? I just wanted to shout out everybody that's listening and supporting us. Follow us on Yo What's the Word on all social sites. If you want to be a featured artist, you already know what you got to do. You got to follow us at Yo What's the Word on Instagram. Hit that link in our bio, and everything's there, from where you want to listen to our podcast. And if you want to submit your music, it's all there. All you got to do is click that link in the bio and follow us so we could play your music on our show. Well, this we about to get it popping with some music, because I feel like we need a little music. I want to play some of my favorites from this season of music. Shout out to all the artists that have submitted music this season. You have been phenomenal. This one, I feel like y'all need to listen to and vibe to. You hear me? This one is Count It Up by Gucci Sid. We played this on last episode, but this is one of my all-time favorite songs right now, because it really is the shit. I fucks with this kid. Shout out to Gucci Sid. And we'll be back when we gonna count it up first, and then we gonna come back with some more fire. You hear me?
Bitch, I'ma count it up. See me flexing on these niggas, I been counting up. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I'ma count it up. See me flexing with my bitch, we been counting up. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I'ma count it up. See me flexing on these niggas, I been counting up. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I'ma count it up. See me flexing with my bitch, we been counting up. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I'ma count it up. I can't trust these little niggas tryna set me up. 7 niggas pulling up, tryna wet me up. 7 bitches pulling up, cause I got them bucks. But I'm round by myself, so I keep it tucked. Don't you play me like a pussy, you gon' get fucked up. See me ride in a foreign, doing by the buck. She gon' eat it like an almond, she gon' suck and fuck. I ain't worried about these bitches tryna set me up. I ain't worried about these niggas tryna jam me up. I ain't worried about these bitches tryna wet me up. I ain't worried about these niggas tryna set me up. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I'ma count it up. See me flexing on these niggas, I been counting up. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I'ma count it up. See me flexing with my bitch, we been counting up. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I'ma count it up. See me flexing flexing on these niggas, I been counting up. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I'ma count it up. See me flexing with my bitch, we been counting up. See me smoking with my bitch, she so booted up. But she love the way I flex, she gon' give it up. But I might buy her a Lex just to tin it up. And I swear she got that neck, she gon' fuck it up. And I'm about to blow a bag just to spin it up. Got these niggas really mad, they been throwing up. Got these bitches really sad, she can't count it up. But I bought that YSL just to fill me up. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I'ma count it up. See me flexing on these niggas, I been counting up. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I'ma count it up. See me flexing with my bitch, we been counting up. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I'ma count it up. See me flexing on these niggas, I been counting up. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I'ma count it up. See me flexing with my bitch, we been counting up.
Hey, 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 hey. Go and count it up. Yeah, that was Gucci said count it up. One of my favorites from this season. Young Cat out here counting it up. Getting the bag. Chasing it. You hear me? I love this song. You hear me? Keep on sending us this fire. Keep on following us and supporting us. You feel me? But we was talking about, well, not we, but you and I, the audience, we were talking about independence of women and being intimidating, right? We got that off. Some people just intimidated because they wish they was you. They wish they had your energy. They wish they was as motivational as you. They wish upon a star that they were you, and they can't. So they mad. So it's intimidating to them because if you're not happy, you're not going to be happy. You feel me? But let's talk about why our marriages today not long lasting like our grandparents in submission. Before we get out of all of this kind of conversation, because I really like having these conversations when me and Dijon is here, because I like to get his input about it, and our input fused together is for our studio audience to be like, yeah, I see from both personalities, because, you know, I like what Kiss said and I like what Dijon said. So why our marriages are not long lasting? I think the key word is because submission. And submission don't only just refer to women, men. You feel me? It refers to both parties. Both male and female have to be willing to submit. And what I mean, willing to submit financially, emotionally, and physically. You know what I'm saying? You got to be all in for that person to be with that person. And a good example of that is fucking 90 Day Fiance, bitch. If you could marry somebody in fucking 3 months and be with them and you don't know them, bitch, that's a good, and you know, a good reference. But I don't think those marriages are gonna last long because they didn't. It's like they're married and they're growing to know each other. I feel like a lot of these marriages are not lasting long is because they get married on their own belief systems and stuff. A lot of people get married based off what they want in a partner. Physicalness, as far as financially, a lot of women marry big timers because they want to have money, longevity in their family. But when you look at all of those things, you start to think like everybody not gonna be rich, everybody not gonna be mad sexy with green eyes and curly hair. You know what I'm saying? Fucking just a god looking, body shaped like a goddess. Everybody is not shaped like that. So I feel like for the most part, a lot of people get married nowadays for their own personal reasons, whether they really are in love, and with that love they come with the whole table on both sides, and then some people just look for somebody with their own table so they can have a place to sit instead of building their own table. And I feel like that is why a lot of marriages fail, because if you want to take from Dr. Dre and his wife being married for 24 years and then out of the blue is filing for divorce, you got to ask yourself, if you could stay married 24 years to a person, why all of a sudden now the change for a divorce? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get married for their own personal reasons, and then some people don't get married for the money. I think a lot of people like to use money to get people, and then they get these people, and then they realize, like, bitch, you ain't all that with money, and I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be all that without it. Or you not cute. You not, people with getting, I don't have nothing against people who get plastic surgery, but a lot of dudes online be talking about, more and more I can't trust women because you gotta bring them swimming and shit when the first date just to see how they look and all that shit. I feel like if you don't go after people based on their looks, maybe you wouldn't have a hard time finding somebody you want. Or if you don't go based off a person perfect track record, then baby, you'll find somebody that's willing to be spent time with. And like I said, submission works both ways. You just can't be like, I want my woman to submit to me, you know what I'm saying? If you not submitting, because if you not submitting to her, what make you think you're gonna get all of the qualities you want out of a woman in her if you not willing to give that same thing back? And then like a lot of women, not a lot, because that's a lot to say, but majority of women want their men to come to them and let them know what's going on, to get that out of their chest or get things off of their membrane. Your woman is the first person you go to with all your problems, fellas, when you're in a relationship. You don't go to your homeboys and be like, yeah, you can. It's very tranquilizing talking your problems out with your men, your mens. But I think for the most part, when you're in a committed relationship, that's who you go to. You go to your girl and you talk shit over with your girl. You don't shoo about something that's gonna affect your life with people who are not in your life. That's gonna be there for long term. You're gonna always want that person to be the person you can confide in always. And I feel like that is why a lot of marriages is failing. And a lot of times, love just don't live that anymore. Like fucking Rolls Royce said, you abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. When a person is feeling abandoned, i.e. when submission is not given equally, they're going to feel abandoned. They're going to feel like you don't care about their decisions. You don't care about bringing them into your decision making. You like, fuck it. I'm going to do me because at the end of the day, I'm the breadwinner and I'm the main person. Nah, fuck that. You got to have 100% involvement 100% of the time. You know what I'm saying? You want to 100% be all the way in it. And if you're not ready, just stay single. You can fuck around if you want, but what joy is that going to be? But like I said, this shit it work evenly. It's supposed to work evenly. And when you take out all of the bullshit that people come with, if you start waiting to find, not saying waiting, but taking your, because a lot of people be like, you can't wait forever if you want to get a perfect person. No, you wait for someone who is tolerable, that you're willing to fucking take and invest in time with. And yeah, you pick the good you pick all of the good traits and qualities that you could deal with, and you get married to that person. A lot of times people fail to realize that our grandparents' marriages wasn't shit. And they were married for fucking 60 years, but the love wasn't there and it wasn't shit. A lot of us grew up with our grandparents sleeping in separate bedrooms our lives. So saying to be married for 30 years like our grandparents, it ain't shit. That's why people was getting divorced, because the value of marriage has depleted. Like, everybody is fucking using each other and getting shit out of each other and getting married just because we know we could take from that person if ever that I don't get what I want. But the key word is, when you get married, for female and male, prenup. Prenup. Get you a pre to the nup, okay? I don't care if you got a couple of thousand in your bank account. Pre to the nup, okay? Because everything is not glitter. Everything that glitter isn't gold. You think she out for you, but she not. Shout out to the video game BitLife, because that illustrates it 100% all the time when I play it. For you get married and you don't get a prenup, and your significant other don't want to refuse it, they either break up or leave with you, right? So if you play the game BitLife, you know that when you get married, the number one thing when you got a whole bunch of money is get a fucking prenup. So when that person decides, like, bitch, in the game, go play it if you haven't played, because it's a good game. Shout out to them. When you do get divorced and you got that prenup, that person, if that person came in with fucking $2, that person leaving out with $2. Them last $2 they not gonna lose. You hear me? They not gonna lose them last $2. But we could go on about this topic, but you know what I got for you is tea from the messy shade. So before we take another quick break, because I got a couple of songs from this season that I was totally vibing to, and I shout out to these artists before we get out season 2 and be on the season finale. 2 more episodes left. We got 2 featured artists that we definitely gonna put on the map. Not put on the map, because fuck who we are, but put out there as far as on our platform for y'all to hear and vibe to. But let's get into this whole August Alsina situation, because baby, I don't know who to believe at this point. I don't know if I should be believing who, but I know I believe motherfucking August Alsina, because I ain't never not met somebody that is going to go on a TV, and do an interview with somebody and say the stuff that they say and it not be true, right? So August Alsina confirms his past relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith and reveals he got Will Smith's blessing. So if you're here, it's because you roommates. If you're here, it's because you're just as curious as we are when it comes to this very complicated, very vogue, yet detailed, maybe love triangle between August Alsina, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Will Smith. Now, there have been rumbling in Hollywood that the Smiths allegedly have had extramarital affairs for quite some time. Though we can't confirm or deny that, we will say August Alsina has something to say about it. In a sit-down interview with Angela Yee, August spoke on his past relationship with Hollywood A-lister and saying that he truly gave himself to someone, that someone being Jada, and he also confirms that he sat down with Will Smith and actually receives Will blessing to enter into a relationship with Jada. Now, August never disclosed if their relationship was romantic, but he did say that he was in love with Jada and gave years to their bond. And if you want to go and read more about this, I'm pretty sure everybody and their mama know about this, but what I would say is that after he did this interview, they now saying Will Smith and Jada is denying the claims. So how I feel about this whole situation, I feel like a person is not going to go on TV and say all that shit and it not be true. Even though he didn't give us enough information, like I want to know details, names, dates, timestamps, where y'all went on y'all first date and everything. But that ain't none of my business, though. But still, like, that's what I would have wanted to know. But I feel like nobody is going to go on a TV and talk and say that shit kind of passionately the way he did. And that's August Alsina. Like, he could have sold the story to fucking TMZ when shit got bad. He could have did a whole lot of shit. But for him to just do this out of the blue, and after everything didn't had a chance to cool off, because this happened around a couple of years ago when all of this shit came out and about saying August Alsina was messing with Jada. But I feel like, I think it's true. You know how I know it's true? Because nobody is going to go out there and take all the shit this boy been through. What he have to lose? You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they denying it further proves to me that he's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Even if it come out tomorrow saying he was lying, bitch, I'm gonna be like, bitch, he told a mighty good fucking lie, because I sure believed it. But I feel like he's telling the truth, because these are A-listers. They got family. I feel like what was going on in their own private house shouldn't have to do nothing with anybody. But because they're A-list celebrities, and they're celebrities that are in the limelight and practice all of this positive. First of all, stop upkeeping the image of being this outstanding husband and wife couple if y'all like that. If that's what y'all like, then that's what y'all like. But for him to go out there and say what he said, and then y'all like denying it, I'm like, it's true. Because you ain't have to say nothing for it. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to say nothing, Will. Jada ain't got to say nothing, because he the one going out there and saying it. But at the end of the day, you got to take some kind of accountability, because this boy said, when August Alsina said he could die right now and know that he lived a happy life, that's when I knew pussy had so much fucking power, bitch. Like, pussy had so much power that boy said he was gonna die a happy man. Baby, I don't know about y'all, but I need to get that Jada Pinkett Smith book because I don't know what she did to put it on that boy like that, but that boy said he was gonna die happy. Okay, with all of the shit that he went through in a couple of years, he said that kind of love he experienced was enough for him. But what's also is sad is that now it's like, now he's not gonna really. It's gonna take him some time to get with a female that give him that same kind of love and genuinely care about him. And it's crazy, because when you're a married woman, you know, you ain't gotta have your side piece. But that goes back to saying why marriages don't last. Fuck, sometimes marriages don't last because everybody won't go the traditional right. Want to be husband and wife, and knowing damn well some of y'all married hoes and shit and freaks and shit that like kinky shit and can't fucking get out of that. That's something that they can't just leave alone. So you get invested in that, and then you be like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? And then now you stuck in a relationship with a husband and wife. Y'all act like fuck. The majority of threesomes got to do with fucking the husband and the wife okay in it, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, August should have just kind of, you know, kept his mouth shut about what was done in the dark. Definitely didn't have to come in the light, okay? Because that was something that y'all decided to do. But I get it. He was out here trying to save his career, trying to save his character, because a lot of people blackballed him for that. And I feel him. That's why he came out. But August, you don't see Monica Lewinsky out here. Baby, Monica Lewinsky got canceled after that, and all she did was suck a little dick. You know what I'm saying? Bill Clinton's still out here looking old and shit and living his best life. But what Monica Lewinsky at? They always do that. When you mess with somebody like that, don't mess with nobody, because they'll throw you under a bus, as what they're doing now, saying they're denying he okayed it. Well, you know you okayed it because you said that shit on the fucking red table. It wasn't your responsibility to make sure happiness was fulfilled for her. And I'm pretty sure she got that kitty licked by somebody young. And you was like, okay, since I'm going to go get me somebody young. Fuck. So that's what it is. I feel like that's what it was, and that's what it is. And August Alsina ain't lying, because people from New Orleans don't be lying like that. We tell the truth when it comes down to the tea. You heard me, and you ain't get it from Kiss. You got it from Kiss. But oh my God, this story is very like sad, because like he really was thrown under the bus, and it's like, damn, like what did he get? What did he deserve for that? But moving right along, Dr. Dre's wife, Nicole, like we was talking about earlier about why marriages don't last, It's typically because 24 years of marriage, you can end up in divorce. So it looks like it's a wrap for Dr. Dre and his wife, Nicole Young. You already know where this tea coming from, the messy shade, you hearing me? So according to TMZ, Nicole filed the paperwork on Monday after 24 years of marriage, and said that the reason for their split is irreconcilable differences. The couple married back in May 1996 and shared two adult children. Therefore, there will be no need for child support. A source connected to Nicole reported she said that there was no prenup. There was no prenup with when the two tied the knot, and you guys already know that Dr. Dre network is millions. And you know what? I'm gonna just cut it at that because this just pissed me off. Fellas, this is a prime example of why I specified prenuptial agreements when you're married, because you cannot think that this marriage is gonna last forever. And when you don't, and when you 96, trust me, Dr. Dre was not the millionaire he is now. And so how the fuck do you not think about the future? Fuck, I could be the next Oprah Winfrey, and even if I don't never be the next Oprah Winfrey on a podcast, bitch, prenup, bitch, because you never know what's going to pop off. This might pop off and be, bitch, I'm getting buku kinds of money. You think a nigga entitled to anything I came with? Because all this is hard work and word of mouth. Nobody else help me get this but the mouth and kiss. You hear me? So I feel like prenuptial agreements are very much important. And now that, and I feel like that's why a lot of men were barking about the divorce and whatnot, because they feel like now this person got so much money, she gonna take care of it. You damn straight. Because in a marriage, it's a business and a partnership. And she's invested 24 years, gave him 2 adult children now, and they're investing in time. So you don't think she gonna be entitled to half of that? Just like Kendall and Mary J. Blige divorce. Mary J. Blige and Kendall did not have a fucking prenuptial agreement. Well, I think they had some kind of agreement, but she still had to pay him a bunch of money because he did help better her career when they were together, and he invested in her. So yeah, he got buku money, even though he was the motherfucker that was cheating. Another one, fuck, y'all want to use examples of child support? Fucking Halle Berry is paying child support. So y'all talking about, oh, it's me, and y'all applaud that shit. Nigga, this shit y'all supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't think Dr. Dre's wife entitled to half of everything, because fuck, I don't care if you got no prenup or not. I feel like it need to be reasonable, because it ain't like they getting divorced with young kids. If it would have been with young kids, then I'd be like, yeah, fuck that prenup. You not having one kind of deserve everything. And I'm not saying she don't deserve everything now, because like 24 years of marriage, fuck, that's a long ass time to be married to somebody for a long time. And I feel like that's Dr. Dre's longest ever marriage in history. You feel me? So is she entitled to some ducats? Hell yeah, because his dumb ass did not get that fucking prenup. Next time, get you a prenup. The next time you get Dr. Dre, just slide in my digits. You already know how I feel about prenups. You don't even got to give me nothing. But we're going to take a quick break right quick. And we're going to play some more music from this season. Like I said, I've been loving the music we have been getting sent. Just overall artists sending us stuff and just investing in themselves with great quality music. You feel me? Keep making great music, and like I said, we gonna vibe and we gonna chill and rock out for this one. And this one is from the homie DY, aka you heard me, Demai Young, better known like they say. But this one is Ghetto Baby. Hope you enjoy this. And like I said, we're gonna vibe to this one and chill. And if you want to be a featured artist, you already know what you gotta do. Send us an email at what's the word 504 gmail.com, or you can follow us on social media sites at Yo What's the Word, and hit that link in our bio on Instagram and get it popping with all of the things you can listen to our show and submit that great quality music, that fire. But like I said, we're gonna vibe and chill. This one is DY Ghetto Baby, vibe to it. Season 2, favorite Kiss Calhoun playlist. I feel like I got a playlist right now. This is my 2 favorite joints right now so far. Y'all gonna get another 2 out of me before we end this episode, you hear me? So let's vibe, you feel me?
I got the vibes, 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 renewed my mind, staying focused, they made jokes of us, ghetto baby, happy homes, but some was broken up, daddy's baby, all grown, now she rolling blunts, boyfriend, super wavy, he got a total gun, best friend, always hating, he think they owe him something, big bro, impatient, he gotta keep it coming, lil' sis, going, I think she like a cousin named T, just call, I gotta send the money on go, fell off, he can't even hustle, girlfriend, keep banging, I need a bigger budget, crumb on, speak Haitian, I put that on my mother, I got the vibes, they sick and they tight, got one in the chamber, put that on your mind, you want to see a hot potato, turn into fries, like a happy baby, we skipping the line, just a baby with wisdom, to a nigga with pride, you get hit from the side, doc screaming, cause it's death on the right, hustle crazy, hot summers, sold frozen cups, packs gone, packs came, fill a Hummer truck, back then, they didn't want me, now we blowing up, smoothie, switch flows, that's a muscle punch, I got the vibe, I got the vibes, 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 vibes.
Hey, okay. We back, cause I got the vibes, and yeah, I fucking vibe. That was number 2 of Kiss track playlist on this episode of What's the Word. My top 2 songs already in the bud. I'm gonna give y'all, matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all 3 more, you hear me? I'm gonna give y'all 3 more of my favorite songs from this season. You kicking it with Kiss on episode 38, about to say 34 again, fucking it up, but episode 38 of What's the Word, you hear me? And we back with the messy fucking tea from the messy scene, you hear me? So, when we left, we were talking about Dr. Dre not getting a prenup, which was dumb, bitch. That was dumb of you. That was dumb of you not to get that done. Boy, he worth $1 billion. Boy, half of that about to be gone. Now he got to start from scratch. Looks like we're going to get another Dr. Dre album in the works, hopefully. I guess that's why he was in the studio with Kanye. But we're going to talk about Hot Boy Turk talking about Trump administration did more for the black community than Obama did. I don't know how he gonna say anything about this because it ain't like he really experienced the whole Obama presidency, because wasn't Turk in prison when Obama was president? So you don't really know what he did because you were incarcerated. And if you wasn't, my bad. But still, you don't know because you was in prison for a long ass periodically time. But let's talk about roommates. Rapper Turk from the former hip-hop group Hot Boys has some opinions regarding Trump and our favorite president, Obama. And it has placed him in the center of backlash. Turk recently tweeted that Trump has done more for the black people than Obama ever did during 2 president terms. Trump decided to exercise his Twitter fingers and tweet in all caps his love and appreciation for Trump administration while slamming Barack Obama 8 successful years in the White House. And this is what he said, and I quote, Trumpa, see, this is why you gotta watch this, the Shade Room, because you got Trumpa, but he said Trump's administration has done more for the blacks than Obama's administration, and I'll challenge anyone to argue that. Big thuggin'. All right, since you big thuggin', let's challenge that. So explain to me exactly, Turk, what the fuck Trump did that was so much different than what Obama did. Because I'm going to tell you one damn thing right now. Trump doing the same exact thing that Obama did in his office. You know why I know? Because, nigga, I voted for him. I voted for Obama for 2 times. And I know what he was capable of doing and what he ain't capable of doing. If you think that just because everybody got stimulus checks this year, motherfucker, it was a global pandemic. A global pandemic didn't happen on a watch of fucking Obama because Obama created the fucking task force to fucking think about it, shit like what's this fucking corolla, like I used to call the coronavirus. He created a task force that was supposed to pick up on this. Let me tell you what your good boy Trump did. He got rid of that shit. That's why he had to give us the fucking money. Because he did that, he put all us in harm's way. So now he had to figure out some shit and had to give the American people economy some fucking money, because had he not fucked up anything that Obama created, even the healthcare, motherfucker, this is why I say some black people need to mind the business that pay them. Shout out to Nicole. Go get y'all mind the business that pay you, and say it loud on Black and I'm Proud merch and all that good Juneteenth merch still available on Nicole.com. Go get that, you hear me? But this is why he need to fucking follow that tone. Because had you known, then you'll know that, do you know how many black people were not on health care until he created something that can get us health care? Do you know how expensive health care really is in every other country? You could say that because you're an artist and you have money. I think you have money coming in because you ain't no hot boy no more. Y'all ain't making no fucking hits like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not making millions of dollars like that. So health care got created in a way where people could afford it, in a way where you wasn't getting paid $90,000 to get the fucking surgery done, because that's what the fuck they started doing once they created a way for people to be able to afford the shit. Trump didn't fucking create that. Trump got rid of the fucking shit. He said he gonna fix Trump care. I ain't fucking seen how the shit ever fixed since then. You know what I'm saying? It's back to fucking square one because the president fucked that shit up. Another thing, you talking about he did more for the black community. What the fuck did Trump do for the black community? I'll wait. Because he ain't did a motherfucking thing at all. Trump, 4 years in office, he has done nothing, yo, bitch. He does nothing. He ain't did shit. You feel me? He ain't did shit but talk shit. That's all he did all fucking presidency. He started beefs with motherfuckers. He did all the extra bullshit that he did. Got rid of the fucking task force that motherfucking would have fucking picked up on fucking corona way before. We wouldn't be out of work because of that. We out of work now because the fucking president said this shit was a myth. Meanwhile, we got people that fucking died from this shit. We know people that then died and got sick from this shit. I know at least 3 fucking people offhand that died from this shit personally. So don't tell. This is why your ass need to shut your fuck up. Because you shouldn't have been saying shit in the begin with. Trump ain't did shit. Nothing different than Obama could do. And let me tell you why Obama couldn't do the shit that he was supposed to get done. You know why? Because the color of his motherfucking skin. A lot of people and Trump was all in the media talking about how Obama presidency was not good presidency. And y'all sit here and you got people like Turk talking about, Turk, you know what? You pissing me off. You supposed to be from New Orleans now. You ain't supposed to be talking about that dumbass shit. Next thing you know, we gonna see hot boy Turk with his 4 goals in his mouth with a fucking Make America Great getting hit. This is the worst time to even be saying some bullshit like this. Trump ain't did shit. Them fucking checks we getting, we would have got them if Obama would have ran again and had a 3rd term, if he could have a 3rd term. But I know for damn sure, Trump ain't gonna have no fucking 2nd term. And if he do, hey, I want y'all to know the climate of the world right now. We not 1963 versions of ourselves. We damn sure ready. So I would want people to stop saying shit like Turk and start getting with the program and start getting the shit that we need to get done, because nobody ain't got time for the bullshit, including from you. So shut your ass up and sit your ass down and mind the business that fucking pay you. And you ain't a politician. So shut the fuck up, Turk. But he had got me. And here go another motherfucker, since we talking about motherfuckers always want to talk and shuck a job. Here go Terry Crews. Here go some tea about Terry Crews and the whole, once again, facing backlash on this whole motherfucking tweeting. Why y'all tweeting? Y'all worse than the motherfucking president with all this shit. I ain't never seen a bunch of men be so on Twitter, active on Twitter, just voicing their opinions like they female or something. Ooh. But Terry Crews, once again, facing backlash after tweeting, "We must ensure Black Lives Matter doesn't morph into Black Lives Better." So, child. Terry Crews has found himself in hot water again for his controversial comments following a multiple recent instances online backlash due to his opinions on Black Lives Matter. Terry Crews is now in the middle of a new criticism for implying that Black Lives Matter could turn into black people thinking they are superior. Terry Crews apparently has fired up his Twitter fingers once again, and the backlash on social media regarding his recent comments have been vicious. He posted the following message, and here's what it says. His post reads, "If you are a child of God and you are my brother and my sister, I have family of every race, creed, and ideology. We must ensure Black Lives Matter doesn't morph into Black Lives Better." Social media immediately fired off against Terry Crews, and things got so intense that Bernice King, daughter of Martin Luther King Jr., responded to him to let him know how insensitive and off-base his comments were. Bernice wrote, "We're so far from the bridge. Terry Crews' Black Lives Matter is a part of a rally cry and a protest slogan to galvanize people into doing the justice work needed to derail the deaths, dehumanization, and destruction of Black lives that racism caused. Justice is not a competition." And you could go check out that whole information on the messy shade because the shade is messy today, okay? But like I said, Terry Crews, bro, shut up. I feel like people like Turk and Terry Crews often paint their true colors, and it make me see they probably would have been them slaves that would have told on a motherfucker from running. And they would have been the slaves that went after us when we got caught. You know they had some niggas. If you watch the fucking Harriet Tubman, they had plenty of niggas that was on the side of the fucking slave catcher. And I think that Trump, and look at Trump, he the one. In a sense, he is making America great. He's showing us all y'all ain't shit ass motherfuckers from all sides of the spectrum. Black, white, Asian, Mexican, Chinese, whatever the fuck you want to be. Dog, cat, whatever, showing their true colors. He sure is showing their fucking true colors, because this one right here, what in history has black people ever fucking felt they was better than somebody? Shut the fuck up talking about, we better hope that it don't turn into the part where black people feel like they're inferior. Bitch, for 401 years, because I'm tired of people just saying 400, because it's fucking 401. For 401 fucking years, motherfucker Terry, we never fucking been able to be our authentic selves at all from no fucking place. You know what I'm saying? So for you to fucking get on social media and fucking say that shit, and you know what the fuck the Black Lives Matter movement is, shut the fuck up. You too. Mind the business that fucking pay you. Y'all not politicians. Y'all all want to give y'all opinion about some shit that y'all know affect people. Terry Crews, you were the same motherfucker when Gabrielle Union was talking about discrimination. You didn't fucking join your sister, but that was the same person that was rallying in when you say you got groped. You know what I'm saying? Shut the whole fuck up. And I hope you hear this, because maybe you'll get some sense into your fucking brain. Stop tweeting about shit. We don't value your opinion because you have already showed us that where you gonna be fighting. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up and do what the fuck you gotta do as a man. And if you're not gonna get with it, the next time a nigga grab your dick, you better punch him. Cause if you ain't punching him, like your boy said, I'm gonna start thinking you want it. I'm gonna start thinking you wanted that shit to happen on some real nigga shit. But I really feel like Terry Crews needs to shut the fuck up. Turk too. Shut the fuck up. Maybe if y'all shut the fuck up, we wouldn't be having to fucking correct y'all all the time. But y'all niggas just don't know how to shut the fuck up. And it's sad, but it's true. And I understand why. I could never understand why y'all just can't shut up when it comes to shit like this. At all. When it comes to shit like that, is people are gonna be affected by. You know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't. It's like asking Ja Rule's opinion about 50 Cent. Nobody don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But this shit just blows me all the time. So we're gonna go take another quick break and come back. We got some more tea for y'all, and we're gonna close it out. You know what I mean? And it was a good show. We did good this episode with Kicking It with your cousin Kiss. Ain't T Kiss to some of y'all, OG Kiss to some of y'all, you know. But this one is another. I can't not play this song this season and not have this in my top 5 songs. So we played y'all Gucci Said, Count It Up. We played Damai Young, Ghetto Baby. Now we gotta play some female artists. So you already know who I'm playing. Ari the artist. We played this song on one of our past episodes called What's Up, and I'm telling you, it's a vibe. Go follow all of these artists that we featured on this show and support their artistry. A lot of these artists need our support as far as voices of the wave. Everybody can't get their singles on Q93 like that. So why not play it here, the home of all of the fire hits? Matter of fact, send all that fire shit to the What's the Word at Yo What's the Word on Instagram and that link in that bio. You can send it through our email at what's the word 504@gmail.com. You hear me? We want all that heat. You feel me? Top 5 of this season. Coming in number 3. Here go Irie the artist with What's Up. You hear me? And when we come back, we're going to vibe. Catch another one. You feel me?
Just want to know your name, and I ain't trying to play no games. I just wanna get to know you better, so maybe we could get together, yeah. I'm just trying to spark a flame and treat you to the finer things. I won't treat you like a fool. I just wanna put my hands on you, babe. So come and pull up on that east side. Bring your friend and I'ma bring mine. Give me a vibe that takes me high, me high, me high. Oh, if you do the things that I like, treat me right and you'll stay fly. Her soul's tight, you know we tight, we tight, we tight. I just really wanna know you. Spark a combo, let's be social. Need my assistance, I'ma coach you. Tell me what you've been through, I'll never offend you. I got a heart that I can lend you. It could be yours, no paying rent, boo. She broke your heart, let me fix you. I could be a tissue, take care of your issues. So come and pull up on the east side. If you fuck with me, you'll spend the night. Tell me the things you do and don't like. Don't be shy, it's fine. I'm tryna learn the ins and outs. I'm tryna know what you're all about. Catch a vibe, later we can get high. I wanna spend more time with you. So come and pull up on that east side. Bring your friend and I'ma bring mine. Give me a vibe that takes me high, me high, me high. Oh, if you do the things that I like, treat me right and you'll stay fly. Her soul's tight, you know we tight, we tight. Won't you come pull up for me? Roll up and smoke with me. I know we just friends, will you be my man? I can't pretend that I'm not feeling you. Baby, I'm so into you. Chemistry is just me and you. Pull up on me. Roll up and smoke with me. I know we just friends, will you be my man? I can't pretend that I'm not feeling you. Baby, I'm so into you. Chemistry is just me and you. So come and pull up on that east side. Bring your friend and I'ma bring mine. Give me a vibe that takes me high, me high, me high.
Hey, pull up on that east side. You know how we ride. You hear me? That one was Irie the artist. What's up? And it's a true statement. Pull up on that east side. We got money over here. You hear me? But like we were saying before we took a quick break, we were talking about them ain't shit ass Trump lovers, Terry Crews and motherfucking Turk. But let's talk about some positive shit. Let's talk about how Master P about to drop this 5-part documentary that's been overdue. You heard me? I gotta give y'all my New Orleans voice. Been overdue. You heard me? This boy about to drop a whole 5-part documentary. You heard me? BET announced this on the BET Awards over the weekend, and you already know I'm waiting for it. I've been waiting for it. You hear me? Because when you lived in it, like I actually grew up living through watching Master P be from the bottom all the way to the top. And he definitely was at the bottom, and he didn't stay there too long, baby, because he got an empire. So let's talk about the 5-part No Limit Records, No Limit Chronicle premiere in July. Roommates, BET has just announced an upcoming 5-part documentary about hip-hop mogul and label No Limit Records titled No Limit Chronicles. Part 1 will premiere July 29 at 9 p.m. and feature interviews with No Limit's founder, Master P, and Snoop Dogg, Mia X, Mystical, and more. BET is officially bringing the story of No Limit Records to television. A 5-part documentary will recount the journey of the label from the rise and the decline and the rebirth, in addition to an in-depth interview with label founder Master P, other inside slates to speak on the history of No Limit, like Romeo Miller, Silk the Shocker, Fiend, and Mr. Servon. The documentary will also include a look at a rare archival footage and dramatic recreation of pivotal events, giving viewers the opportunity to get a look into the saga of No Limit Records. No Limit label that has yet to be told until now. And go get all the rest of this shit from BT and on the Shade Room from the Messy Shade Jeremy, and get more into that. But that's good. Like, I'm glad that there's finally a true I feel like a lot of documentaries tell a lot of stuff, but when you I feel like I see Tupac documentaries and stuff, but I feel like I ain't feel like a connection to it, because I feel like I looked at Tupac as an artist. You know what I'm saying? When I look at Master P, I look at him as a person from New Orleans on top of being an artist. But mostly I feel that connection because we both from New Orleans, and to see somebody like that get on, and not only did he get on, but he constantly come back and do work. For a long time, he haven't been active presently in his city. But then when he got into it, he never left our side. He got a lot of people on from New Orleans that was in that I Got the Hookup 2 movie. It was a phenomenal thing to see real comedians that I know are comedians from this city that do shit on Instagram in that movie. He got a restaurant out here up in Booming. He doing a lot of shit for New Orleans. And just one of his artists that was from here was doing tattoos in a barbershop, and now he on No Limit. Like, he on plenty of stuff. He been in movies and all that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Master P for always doing influential work. You won't go unmissed. Thank you for the support you showing for the city. We can't wait to see the it's gonna be nostalgic, because it's gonna be like reliving your childhood watching this 5-part documentary. So thank you for putting out this, because we need to see it, and people really need to see the grind from New Orleans. And it's not just Cash Money that came out the mud. It was motherfucking No Limit. Hopefully Cash Money could have a 5-part documentary again. They have plenty of documentaries about the rise and fall of Cash Money, but an authentic interview with all the people who played involved in the whole rising and falling of that, I think there's need to be more. But shout out to Master P for doing great things all over the place, shout out for you, even though I ain't like y'all from leaving growing up hip-hop, bitch. But it is what it is. Y'all said y'all had to do because they was making y'all look bad. But we know y'all was saying some slick shit because y'all from New Orleans. That's what we do. We always say sick shit. That's all I know. You say what you say. But speaking of BET accidentally featured the wrong Willie Brown. I had put this on here because I found this so hilarious that imagine you eating popcorn and your face flash across the screen and it's the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? But BT actually accidentally featured the wrong Willie Brown in the memoriam segment of BET Awards. Over the weekend, BET went down. The 2020 BET went down, and this was the first time that the award show happened virtually due to the current pandemic. But nevertheless, BET did their thing, and they continue to showcase black talent and celebrate black culture. As BET received praise for putting on yet another amazing show, I don't think so, but many people couldn't help but to notice a little mashup that took place during the memoriam. According to the Hollywood Reporter, the network accidentally included Willie Lewis Brown Jr., the former mayor of San Francisco, who is still very much alive. it's pointed out that they may have meant to feature former NFL star Willie Brown, who unfortunately passed away last October at the age of 78. So imagine you and your family watching the virtual BET Awards, and then your daddy face pop up in memoriam. Boy, I sue the fuck out of BET. Because that was some fucked up shit. I'd be hella pissed if that shit was to happen. But, hey, it is what it is. However, they fixed it. They gonna make up for it. But I don't know about that one, BET. Y'all messed up. Before we get out here, we're going to talk about how, a lot of actresses and actors are stepping down from their roles because there were white actors playing black actors in voice roles. So, Anika Noni Rose and Kerry Washington expressed their interest in doing voice work as administrators seek more black voices for black characters. As many of you know, the recent climate of the world has brought us to about change in many different industries as many start to show their allyship for Black Lives Matter movement. Changes have been made left and right to show improvement. Recently, a few Caucasian actors have decided to step away from their black characters that they have voiced because they were now realizing black people should be the ones voicing these black characters. Two well-known actresses have publicly expressed their interest in voice work. As we previously reported, Mike Henry, who has voiced Cleveland Brown on the popular animated show Family Guy for the past 20 years, announced last week that he would be stepping down from the role, and he expressed that he feels that the role should now be fully a person of color, which I agree. And following that, the producers of the hit show The Simpsons announced that they would no longer allow white actors to voice characters of color. Shout out to them. And on Monday, Anika Noni Rose took to Twitter and said apparently animators and cartoonists are looking for black voices. May I just say, one of my favorite things to do. She added, I also specialize in kids and creatures because they're fun. And she wasn't the only one. Kerry Washington came out and said, dear animators looking for black voices, I'm avail. But if you really want somebody to do some voice work that's going to be good, holla at your girl, the KISS, since everybody putting in their little resume. Baby, I could change my voice in plenty different voices, you know what I'm saying? Black character, you need a black character to play a black character, holla at your girl. You hear me? KissCalhoun@gmail.com, putting it out there so y'all can holla at your girl for some voice work, because a girl needs some work done too, you hear me? Since everybody putting it out there, I'll do a little voice work, if y'all need somebody comical or whatever, just holla at your girl at KissCalhoun@gmail.com, you hear me? Just put me out there right quick. But it's been an amazing show. I've enjoyed doing the show today with you guys. I hope you enjoy me giving y'all all of me this episode. It's been a Kicking It with Kiss episode. I hope y'all really enjoyed it, because I did. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Sideburns and LL Where You Been for the theme song. Of course, shout out to just overall everybody that ever listened to us and support us. Shout out to Dijon. You hear me? Get well soon, so we could be back doing this thing like we always do. And just thank you to all of us who, fuck with the KISS and the legendary Dijon, because we need all of the support, for real. We really do. But it's been amazing. And like I said, as promised, you get 5 songs. So like I said, we had y'all, was Gucci said, count it up. We had you with D. My Young, Ghetto Baby. We got you with Ari the Artist. What's up? Now we about to play this song by the artist. This one is gonna be our first official song of this episode. This one is by Ren Gitz, and this is Heartless. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all vibe to it. This is our official featured artist of this episode because I liked the song when I heard it, but he never was featured on an episode. So we putting you in my top 5 because I like this song just because. So we're going to play it and come back, and I'm going to talk some more shit before we get out, and then we'll play you another song because I forgot I said I promised y'all 5 songs, and the T didn't really run long like I thought it was going to run long. So, yeah. You hear me? I'm about to give y'all some more. So here's one, and vibe to it. You hear me? We going to vibe.
Well, all right. D-Mac on the fucking track. My bitch lied with a straight face. My brother died, I'm all alone. Couldn't find the words to how I feel, so I had to put it in a song. I'm doing everything right, but they still do you wrong. Just trying to make it off first base. Them haters trying to send me home, Lord. I'm just trying to take care of my family, but the more I open up, the more the world don't understand me. I'm just wishing on a star, trying to hop in that phantom and do magic. Feeling so cold, but got the heart of gold like a Grammy. I watched my mama struggle, she still made sure we was straight. Cooked breakfast before school, she was hustling, working late. Hit Fat Co with a lucky shot, so I get on my knees and pray. Living life like it's my last, cause they could've hit me with that straight, nigga. Don't talk about it, better be about it. With all that gossip, make them youngest slide and see about it. Murder USA, where even the teenagers could see your body. Walk down on you, hit you up, and they just beat a body. Cole, you left me all alone, nigga. Fuck, I'm supposed to do now. I swear this world is so heartless. Got me like where my heart went. Just know it's gonna hit me hard, seeing you laid in that coffin. We was more like Jay and Dane before the rock broke up. While writing this verse, you had a nigga choked up. Let me gather myself, hold up. Hope I just make you proud, nigga. Wish I could see you smile, nigga. My homie on my best days. My brother when I was down, nigga. But that's how life go. We here one day and gone the next. I know you smiling down, so watch your young bull. Gon' flex, don't pay no mind to fuck, nigga. Stay down if I fuck with you. This shit bigger than verses, my nigga. I'm stuck with you, yeah. They slide on the shooter. Better ride with your Ruger. These niggas killing for fame. That clip the size of a ruler. Just a team riding round with a beam on my hammer. My niggas been active. It just was never seen on camera. So think fast before they put you on your ass. Some young wild niggas trying to get it, living fast. Yeah. D-Mac on the fucking track.
Yo, yeah, that shit went hard, you heard me? That's why I say top 5. You feel me? That shit go hard. That was Ring Gets Heartless, you heard me? I love that visual. I love those products. Keep on sending us fire music, you heard me? Keep on doing your thing and keep on doing, like I said, all the artists that was featured on this show is a part of Kiss Calhoun's playlist of top 5 artists. You heard me? Like I said, if you want to be a feature artist, you already know what you got to do. You got to hit that link in the bio. Hit that what's the word. Go follow at Yo What's the Word and hit that link in the bio to be a part of the featured artists. For that, we got 2 more episodes. Keep sending them we close out this season. You feel me? But as promised, before I get out of here, like I said, I got another one. And this one, shout out to homie Sideburns, you know. Sideburns be getting these placements in, getting all this work done. People fucking with the homie Sideburns music Fuck with my homie. He got them beats if y'all artists really trying to make it happen, you hear me? But like I said, I got a top 5. And like I said, I got to feature some shit that somebody then did from out of the States that's not even out of the, the United States, but the city of New Orleans, just fucking with them. And this one is Vote 2K with Roll It Up. And I feel like I need to roll up something too at the end of this episode, because like I said, it's keeping real with Kiss. This Kiss Calhoun, and it was my top 5. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. But we're gonna close it out with this one. And like I said, if you want to be a part of that featured artist with these last 2 episodes we got in before we close out the season, shoot us an email at what'stheword504@gmail.com, and don't hesitate to hit that link in our bio at Yo What's the Word on all social sites and get it in. Submit that music, you hear me? But like I said, always in the words of Dijon, peace and love, you feel me?
Sideburns.
Rolling up, I keep going up. Yeah. Rolling up, yeah, they know it's up. Rolling up, I keep going up. Rolling up, yeah, they know it's up. Rolling up, I keep going up. Rolling up, yeah, they know it's up. Rolling up, I keep going up. Rolling up, yeah, they know it's up. This is right hybrid sativa. Hey, it's nice to meet ya. Couple people watching, waving from the bleacher. Knew I'd be a rapper, never thought I'd be a teacher. I keep pushing weight, I need 2 just for a feature. I'm winning the race, she can't wait, she a tweaker. Baby girl, do the boy a solid road a reefer. I don't do it small, loud, coming out your speaker. They feel what I'm saying, they like talk to him, preacher. Cut that. And now tell me where my dogs at. They picking up my style like a nigga lost that. I tell them go make that shit right up, bring your boss back. Dirty heater, toss that, access at the cross. And I'm like Curry for the 3. Shook him off how he did ball. Man, don't tell me that you fold it. Just tell me you rolled it. Shit. Yeah, don't tell me that you fold it. Just tell me you rolled it. Make sure that shit loaded. Rolling up, I keep going up. Rolling up, yeah, they know it's us. Rolling up, I keep going up. Rolling up, yeah, they know it's us. Rolling up, I keep going up. Rolling up, yeah, they know it's us. Rolling up, I keep going up. Rolling up, yeah, they know it's us.
That's some heavy shit, man. Hey man, am I driving okay? I think we're back. God damn, I was in that shit, man. I never had no dope like that before in my life.